This slide is about coherence field and co-regulation.
Co-regulation is very important.
Just detail.
This is very important. You must think as a therapist that you can help the client to co-regulate. It means the concept is very simple. We can think that normally the child should theoretically regulate with her mother. Why we put the children on the belly of the mother when they were born? Because they take contact with the mother, in some way they co-regulate with the mother, and the children learn from the mother how to react, and in some way how to put their ventral vagus in action in order to connect, in order to form any. But not everybody is so. This is the theory. Not everybody is so lucky to have the best relationship with her mother, or maybe he perceives threat, or maybe the family has problem. There are many cases. Sometimes it's like people doesn't learn to regulate, but there is something good to say, that is neuroplasticity. We can learn. Co-regulation can even be learned at a later stage. And with the therapist can be a person that teaches to the client to regulate. In some way, I see my experience when I am with the client as an experience that helps co-regulation. There is written co-regulation in the former slide, and mechanism recap, therapeutic window. This is non-orienting, stillness with social engagement.
Yeah, we'll skip this one.
Yes, and some sectors or gentle exit. Okay.
These are regarding the techniques. We will show the techniques. So this one is important.
Yes.
Regarding the magnetic passes.
Yes, this is also something about some places are called in hypnosis. They call them hypnogenics because they say when you touch some places in the body, they are hypnogenics. In reality, these points many times they are connected to situation, traumatism, situation that we hold in the body. We can discover this point on the body. People even normally has different reaction, and we can trigger. This also happens sometimes even without touching. It's important. You don't need to touch, because if I go very near, the warmth of the hand will be perceived very easily, and we will see that people react. This touch, not touch, or called also by some author proximity touch, is a very strong, can be used a lot of time.
And the subject can feel uncomfortable if you go for a touch, right?
Yes. No, you don't touch the person.
You don't touch.
You stay very. For example, a technique. I will explain a technique. Sometimes, if the problem, many times we have problem located in this area, the area of the heart. If you don't touch, you have the person breathing, and you hold the hand here, he will feel like a pressure, but he's not. He has because he has no pressure. He will not react because there is no touch, and so the hand there will make that when person breathes, if obviously if the problem is located there, the person will it will trigger very easily a crisis, or if not a crisis, the person will go through a freeing. It's something like an inner yes. It's always an inner crisis, and will change. This is a very simple technique.
It's the fourth chakra in the Oriental philosophy.
Yes.
It's the thymus. Yeah? Timos.
Yes. And this one, yeah, we can
It's
have
the effective break.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have the algorithm, yeah, for the hypnosis, nonverbal hypnosis induction. You will demonstrate that in a few minutes.
Yes.
If you want to add something.
I want to say one element before. You must not now. Obviously, we are in a conference. We have not all the time. It's written, guys already acts. But when you meet a client, guys already. It's not that you must. Now I will do a technique, and now I will gaze at the client. No, you look at the client when you meet him, when he enters, when. So in some way,
so no planning is the best strategy.
Knowing, no planning when you know.
Yeah,
I should add, you must know what to do. But no planning. I will see with each client what after will be the best for him. Okay, I think.
These are the following steps. Of course, for the ones who want to.
These are all the photos of the mesmer.
Of course.
This fourche de four, yes, these are different technique, depth marker.
Good. These are some signs, regarding the phase in which the patient, the subject is. During the induction and deepening and okay.
I want to say that some images are old because these techniques in reality were practiced and were known. After we had a period where hypnosis was almost forgotten. And now we have a rediscovery in this period of the use of hypnosis. Just the hypnosis we have actually comes mainly from USA, from America, and this very spoken through the word mainly of Erickson, Hellman. These are the two that practically most of the school of hypnosis, and it's always verbal, the hypnosis we use it, but non-verbal has its space. I think that everybody practicing hypnosis should also learn the non-verbal because it's the other side of the coin and will permit him, he can continue to use verbal hypnosis in some cases, but many times he will see that it's much easier, much faster to use non-verbal hypnosis, or for some, it depends.
We can mix them.
Yes, you can mix when you arrive to know. You can imagine to have 2 rooms. In one you do the verbal techniques. 3 rooms you can imagine to have. In the first you meet the client. It's like you do NLP, you speak, you already
pacing, leading, mirroring.
Direction. Another room you do the verbal therapy, and another room you do the non-verbal therapy. That sometimes is very profound and deep.
Okay, so this is a slide.
No need to have 3 rooms, obviously. You can imagine to have 3 rooms.
O să mai discutăm despre diferențele dintre modul de abordare al hipnozei verbale, non-verbale. Sigur, profesorul Paret a și scris niște cărți în care diferențiază clar tehnicile de inducție non-verbală și verbală. Noi aici probabil suntem câțiva care au făcut formarea în ce avem noi disponibil aici în România, adică a.k.a. hipnoză ericksoniană. Eu personal am făcut la Cluj cu regretatul conferențiar Varga și bineînțeles că după ce am terminat formarea în ericksoniană, ajungând la cercetările profesorului Paret, bineînțeles am început să le mixez și sunt mult mai eficiente în modul ăsta.
I should say that hypnosis in any case, non-verbal hypnosis is very interesting. I remember I was about 20 years ago in a National Guild of Hypnotists conference in America, and we had a class. I was teaching, we taught some techniques. This was more a teaching class, so people practiced. And we discovered many people thought, very good trance. I never had such a good trance. And we were two, I and my associate in this moment, I told these are practicing hypnotherapists. They should practice every day hypnosis, and they discover something very new. I understand, and so with nonverbal you can give a lot.
Marco, people know here already that you teach all over the world, in Australia, in Russia, in Brazil. I'd like to focus on this slide. I think that you will demonstrate part of it in the next few minutes.
Yes, yes. I will do with some people what is good for the people that comes here. I want to say I will try to follow a little what I have told. I will show you also something else that is interesting that can be also used. We need to have about 3 or 4 people. After we have just 2 chairs, so we cannot keep everybody. But we begin with 4 people, and we will show something. But the first 2 or 3 exercises, everybody can participate. Okay, who wants to come can come.
Okay. So we'll move forward. Well, I guess this is the last slide. So good.
Okay. Yes.
And you've already mentioned the passing from one state of the dorsal blockage towards the window of tolerance.
Yes.
And so now we will get 2 more chairs. Good.
Okay. In this case, we
can just let your mind flow and show us.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, if we have... okay.
So we got 20 more minutes. Nu mai avem 20 de minute.
Yes. I will see what I can do.
Am grăbit. Cât am putut. Teorie multă și... 20 de... Bun. Facem repede ceva, să vedem ce...
Okay.
Good. You can tell them if they want to
if you
solve
want to
some...
come here, 2 or 3 or 4 people, we will see
4
some
people,
very
tops.
simple reactions.
So we got just
you can sit here.
give... Da.
Okay. Thanks.
Bine. Pe un scaun de ăsta. Bun.
Okay, thanks.
Cine crede că are de
Even
rezolvat...
some people that has some emotion which he want to work with. I should say two things. We don't, even if you have an emotion, our work is completely safe. It's not content-based. You are not asked about anything or something else. We will see just a reaction or like this. We don't see anything else. So to other people, if they want to come.
Înainte, nu știu dacă va avea acum timp să... Există niște teste de presugestibilitate.
We will do 2 or 3 tests also. The first part that I show you with the test is also interesting because it's something that you can do with your clients.
Și pentru a vedea și modul în care subiectul este wired, legat la care emisferă domină. Sigur, lucruri încă contestabile, nimeni nu... Da, dau rezultate. Okay, well, if there aren't other participants, then I think...
somebody that want to come and maybe say...
Maybe a man.
Maybe a man, yes. Even though it's the same polarity, it's kind of, I'd say, gayish to do it like that.
Not one. It's sufficient. Don't think.
It's enough.
It's enough. It's enough. It's enough.
Good.
No, no, it's not. Ah, you want to stay volunteer?
Darius?
Ah, okay.
Momentul.
Want to check. Okay. Want to somebody else that wants to
Good.
come?
I guess it's fine.
Okay. Allora, put away the chair that we
They
don't
are,
use. If we don't use.
They are from the companies. Good.
Okay. No problem. I will work with them too. First, we will do some exercise, and I will give you also a possibility to come again, because I will do a small introduction that you can do even if somebody is hypnotist with your clients. I will try.
I will keep.
Okay,
I will keep
can you keep?
Yeah, of course.
Can you keep for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Allora, first, can you go from this side? Otherwise, you are in front of them. No, from the, no.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you are in front of them.
Good.
First, I want you to ask something very simple. What's your name? Luana, eh?
Fabiola.
Fabiola. I want, so you see the test is not difficult, everybody can pass it. They answer it perfectly. Okay, no, we will do the test now. The test is this one. I want you just to, do you know your dominant thumb? Wait a moment. Cross your
Clench your fist.
Clench your
Adică
fist.
prindeți.
Clench your fist.
Da.
Okay.
Do you notice that you have a thumb up and the other that is down? You can do it even. You can. Okay.
Veți vedea că este mai comod.
If you try to do the opposite, is it easy or not?
Inversați. Spuneți cine a avut
Try to do the opposite.
policele drept deasupra să pună stângul și toate degetele
not easy.
succesiv. Și vedeți că
Okay.
se schimbă ceva.
So you have a dominant thumb. In this case, I saw that you have put before the right and
The right.
the right, and this one, and she.
Toate. Așa. Deci așa. Și după aceea le transferăm așa.
It's difficult.
Good.
Some people cannot do the
It's
contrary.
difficult.
Cum?
Okay.
I'll ask them.
Okay.
Dominant also.
Allora, what is your dominant thumb?
Right.
And what
Cum
is
e
your
acum?
dominant?
Așa e bine?
Also
Și
right.
invers?
Also right.
Invers? Hai să punem invers. Invers.
And
Cu
the
stânga.
contrary
Cu
is
stânga.
difficult.
Cu stânga.
Okay,
Așa cum e.
but in this case we have two
Nu bine,
cases
n-am.
that are both right. This can link many times, link also to the hemispheres, and we find that there is an high percentage of people with the right that is more, sometimes more on staff, and with the left, people is many times on emotion.
Deci o să sintetizez. So I'll make a short briefing. Deci stângul deasupra dreptului, da, înseamnă emoție peste rațiune, pentru că e legat la emisfera dreaptă, nu dominant. Dreptul deasupra stângului, da, și s-a observat și statistic, înseamnă rațiune peste emoție. Asta pe scurt.
This test was also used by Milton Erickson in a very similar way, because he used it to say about the same, what is your dominant thumb.
What about left-handers?
Left-handers more emotion.
More emotion.
And he asked, what people say, I don't know, as they told, and after people crossed the end, and you see, your unconscious knew it even before your conscious mind you knew it.
Good. Now with the hand.
Yes. So this is very good because people understand that they have an unconscious. And it's very interesting, Milton Erickson sometimes said the hypnosis begins when people know that they have an unconscious. So in some way, these people say, I have unconscious reaction. I have something I am not aware off. This is, as I told, I go slow because it's better that people have something that can do in their practice. So in some way, this is a very simple test. There is also a second one that is very easy. Can you go on the side? Can you cross your arms? Okay.
Așa cum vine natural. Le încrucișați
Come naturale. Okay. Okay, in this case they are not the same. She's with the right up and she's with the left up.
Consensual and directed, right?
Sì, consensual and directed. Yes, many times we see that people with the left one is more consensual or more direct. I found an experiment in this case was a psychology because this idea of the arms is so connected of the work of Luria, that was a Russian, was a psychiatrist, Luria. Was a Luria, a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yes, Luria. And Luria worked a lot on this kind of on the arms, on folding the arms, and recently I found a research that spoke of coach and coachee. And see that the people with the left arm up was better as to be a coachee, and with the arm up better at being coach. It is interesting this.
Diferența între a conduce și a fi condus, ca sugestibilitate.
And this is very interesting.
Good.
Okay,
So
there is also another test that I can do.
The third one,
and,
the last one.
Have you tried with yourself what is the up, the right or left?
Din audiență, dacă ați încercat și mâinile și încrucișarea și ați văzut conform diferențierilor despre care vorbea.
If I ask you what is your dominant ear, probably you say I don't know. But if I ask you with which ear you speak normally with the phone, probably you will the right one.
No, there are people that no,
Left.
The introverts speak with the left.
Okay, right and left. Here too we have preferences. Preferences on the right, on preferences on the left. This is Tomatis, but in reality there are a lot of studies. Tomatis Tomatis that told that people with the right perceive more straight information. On the left is like information go through them. So in some way also this is an interesting lateralization. So now we see lateralization that is very interesting. I will do another small test with them. Can you put the feet on the floor?
Yes.
Okay. 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 I just ask you now. I will teach you also the Spiegel test. This
Spiegel test, with the eye roll.
Yes.
I think they know.
They know?
The traditional
the
hypnosis.
tradition they know. Okay. I will ask at this moment we skip it. I ask you just to close your eyes and look at the top of your head. Okay? Try to top. Okay. Close your eyes. You too. You close your eyes and you try to look at the top of your head. And as you try to look at the top of your head, listen attentively. In a moment, I will ask you. You can do here if you want, or in case I.
I'm doing it.
In a moment, you are. You can. In a moment, I will ask you to. Don't do any more effort to look at the top of your head. You will not do any more the effort to look at the top. But I don't ask you to open your eyes, neither to keep them closed. So you ask me, what should I do? You should see what happens.
Vă uitați în
Okay. So now
neurocraniu
don't do any more effort to look at the top of your head
și nu mai
and
țineți efort.
see what happens spontaneously. Your eyes are closed. It is very interesting. I ask you now, just in this moment, to try when your eyes it's very interesting because when you sleep normally the eyes are closed. When you are awake the eyes are open, but now you are sure awake, but your eyes are closed. I ask you now to try to cross your arms in the inhabitual, your hands, clench your hands in the not habitual way.
Deci,
It means with the left thumb up.
Da, nu, prindeți pumnii,
No,
așa, dar cum nu vă vine
Okay,
bine.
okay.
Ca mai înainte, invers. Așa.
No. With
Cum nu vă vine natural.
Okay. Okay. And is so unnatural as it was before?
Mai e la fel de nenatural ca înainte când...
No.
No.
No. It changes the lateralization. This simple technique, looking at the top of the head, changes a little the lateralization. There is also something, and this in some way can open up to begin working with hypnosis. Very simple, very.
Acum gata.
You can open the eye. 1, 2, 3. Open the eyes. Open the eyes. If somebody, in case I can repeat, because I saw that too many people looking at. Close your eyes. Okay. Before you must have clenched your arms, your hands, and see what is your dominant thumb. After you close, I will conduct with the group. Please, first clench your hand and see what is the thumb up, or the right or left.
Puneți poziția neconfortabilă și după ce vă uitați spre al treilea ochi, cum spun ei, după aceea veți vedea că nu mai devine
Okay. When you have discovered what is the, try to do the opposite, and if you do the opposite, you will see that it's uncomfortable.
Așa, deocamdată.
Now, try to, now close your eyes, now separate your hand, close your eyes, and now look at the top of your head. Now listen attentively. In some moment, you must not, you will not more do the effort to look at the top, but I will not ask you neither to open the eyes, neither to keep them closed. You will see what happens spontaneously. So now, please, don't do any more the effort. And most of the people that I see with the eyes closed, I still the eyes closed. In case somebody, I repeat, you must not try. In case, and now you can even clench your hand in the opposite way, the way that you don't do habitually.
În modul în care era neconfortabil și veți vedea că va deveni
and you see that it's not so hands, not arms. And you will see that most probably you will feel less
more comfortable
than before, the position that you don't use normally. 1, 2, 3, you will can open the eyes. So we can begin to work with us. I couldn't see everybody because you are too much, and I couldn't know how many of you did this experience. Normally 80, 90%, 95, 98, when I can follow 100, when I can follow attentively, will feel the situation. Sometimes there is important to understand that it's less strong the lateralization, we say, because if the lateralization, because we have even people that is more lateralized than other, and so with them the effect will be a little less.
We'll do the discussions afterwards.
Yes.
So
Continue. Okay.